Good morning, Vande Matram. Welcome all of you. The topic we are going to discuss right now is on self-giving is demanded from those who practice this yoga. Self-giving or surrender is demanded from those who practice this yoga. It is demanded, but in normal sense, nothing is demanded from you. You are free at every moment till the irrevocable transformation comes. To deny and to reject, you have the option to reject, deny or to reject or decline the self-giving. That is also you have got the option. Mother quotes in a very beautiful manner. People have the tendency to leave the divine, leave the guru. Then they have got the option also. But on the contrary, the divine will leave the people, the sadhakas, they are disciples, next to impossible, asambhav. It is impossible. So here in this yoga, what is demanded really? What is the basic demand, basic idea, basic requirement? Self-giving or surrender is demanded. You have to demand it. Why it is demanded? Do you feel the Lord will take and make some business, or He will take it and deposit in some bank so that in 10 years it will get doubled? Nothing like this, because it is required. Without it, nothing can be done. This transformation can be done only by a power infinitely greater than the man's force. That's what Sri Aurobindo quotes very frankly, very openly. Infinitely greater than man's force. Man's force also that you can't of course calculate. I will give you an example. So this, what is this infinity? This is not a billion, trillion, thousand, lakh, or hundred. Nothing like this. Infinity, uncountable. You can't count what is this infinity. That is very great thing, great word or great thing. Anyway, see, I'll give one example. Somebody came to a guru and told, "Sir, I want to accept you as the guru. Take me as your disciple." Guru tells, "Okay, you have to do one thing. Yes, whatever I will expect you have to keep doing without any objection, complaint. Okay, I will do." Then in the first steps here, this guru is speaking, you clean the house. He kept cleaning. Already it is noon, lunch time, but nobody is asking you come and take your food. It is going on. Then you go, you just keep drawing water from the well, and the bucket is actually, there is a hole, big hole. So whenever he is pulling the bucket of water out of the well to outside, and outside he finds that no water is left out, then what he will do? Tired. Then in the afternoon he told there is a one construction work is there. You go and work there. Got no food, no rest. He got terribly hot, terribly tired. What shall he do? There is and as per condition he can complain nothing. No way he can complain. Then in the evening he went, and without food and shelter and without rest, he fell on the bed. Immediately Guru is observing what he is doing. Then Guru told, "You have to do something else." "No, sir, I am tired, I can't get up." Then after some time, this he could be able to see that where actually in the hut where he is sleeping, it got fired. It is burning like anything. To escape his life, to save his life, he started running like anything. He has no strength even to make a stand. He can't stand there, but he started running to and fro. Guru was standing on the way he came. "Arey, what happened? My house is burned." "So what you did?" "I am just running away from that burnt house." Before half an hour you told you have no courage, but how could you be able to get the courage, your strength, your force and power, so that you could be able to run here and there to save your life? Still something is left there. Even if you are not eating today, till this night, still then you can survive up to tomorrow, maybe another day also. So how do you feel that you are tired, you don't have anything to do, you can't to do anything? It is simply you are reserving something, or you are unaware of your strength. So for that, actually, infinitely greater than man's force. You don't know what is infinity. Man's force into infinity, you don't know how much it will come. Anyway, self-giving or surrender demanded from those who wants to practice the yoga, who practice this yoga. It is demanded, because without surrender, without self-giving, nothing more can be done. It is required. You have to do. Because without such progressive surrender, another thing is known as progressive surrender. Progressive surrender means it is a continuous process. Progressive surrender. So this means Sri Aurobindo has quoted the surrender must be progressive. So sometimes we go that we have surrendered, we have given everything, we have not kept nothing with us, nothing like this. Progressive. Every day you have to keep surrendering, and surrender must be progress of the being. It is quite impossible to get anywhere near the goal. Impossible to get anywhere near the goal without this progressive surrender. If there is no progressive surrender, you can't go. Sometimes you feel, I have surrendered, I have given everything, like this. These are the terms you keep using in your regularly day-to-day life and day-to-day sadhana. But thing is that it must be progressive, because for one step you have done something, then you have to move for the second step. For second steps it is required. You can claim that I have exhausted something, I have exhausted all. How is it possible? It must be progressive surrender. It is required. And without which of the being, progressive surrender of the being, and it is quite impossible to get anywhere in near the goal without this progressive surrender. Then Sri Aurobindo quotes, to keep open, another way, to keep open means to call in mother's force. I am open to heart, hostile forces, bad forces, undivine forces. No. You are opening, you keep opening to the divine forces. Means call the mother's force to work in you. Calling the mother's force to work in you, and if you don't surrender it to it, you are calling. She is there, her force is there, or in and around you. But you do, if you don't surrender, it amounts to not allowing the force to work in you. Means this force will be coming, it will be expecting to do of its own in its own way, but actually you don't allow to rush in, and neither rushing in and nor you want it to work inside you. So else only conditions that only work in you in the way you want. You want in your own way, not to allow the force, the mother's force, to act on of its own. That is the problem. That is the situation. And on your one or on your way you want, or and not in the way which is the way of the divine truth. You have got your mental phenomenon. You decide on with this one, and you don't wait for this divine power to work of its own. You are calling, you come, and you are coming, and this force is coming. Force, this mother's force is inside you, around you, outside you, over you, and below also, up and below up you. But thing is that you call it, and you call it to work as per your requirement, the way you want, but never allow it to work of its own as the work force, to work with the way of the divine truth. That is the problem. So in one way you keep praying, I have kept nothing of my own. Whatever you want to choose for me, there may be the death or life, but thing is in one, that is oral, verbal, vocal. But so far this acceptance, so far this condition is there, I am keeping everything for me, I don't allow this force to work. I always I expect that mine prayer is there something else, and I am expecting something this. Let my prayer is like this, let thy will be done, not mine. But indeed, in fact, in the true sense, it is true that I expect the divine to work as per my want, my own needs, my demand, not according to the law of the divine truth. That is the problem. Again, Sri Aurobindo a little bit describes very interestingly. It is necessary if you want to progress in your sadhana that you should make the submission and the surrender of. If you want to progress, people come, they don't know what really the object of this yoga. They don't want to progress. It is not required from them. But actually, Sri Aurobindo has categorically expressed if you want to progress in this sadhana, two things are required. One is submission and the surrender of which you speak, sincere, real, and possible. Not only the surrender, this surrender must have three qualities. This surrender must be sincere, real, and possible. That's what you have to do. That is what the requirement. That is what the demand. For that, actually, we are here and we are doing something very amicably. But actually, we feel we are doing amicably, but we are not doing like that. So again, I will to try to quote. It is necessary if you want to progress. The condition that if you want to progress, or simply people are going, I am going. Evolutionary process is on the way. I am also getting evolved. I am also going that way. But that is actually a very slow process. If really you want to do some progress in the way, you want to progress in your sadhana, you should make the submission and the surrender. Definitely required. So people are coming. This study circle is there, ashram is there. People, thousands of people every day they come and go, offering their pranam, sitting for meditation. Then they are going, Rat gai, Bat gai. So they are forgetting everything. And finally, they will be having some memory. Down the memory lane before death, they will be feeling. Sometimes, one day I had a darshan to Baba's Samadhi, Mahajogi's Samadhi ashram. I went there, stayed for 5 6 days. It was a very glorious experience, unforgettable time for me. It's like this will be you will be reciting word for word, hunting word for word. That is not required. For that you speak. This submission and surrender must be sincere, real, and possible. That has to be taken care of. Sincere, real, and possible. This can't be as long as you mix up your desire with your spiritual aspiration. Two things are there. One is desires, another side it is there, and spiritual aspiration. Don't try to mix both the things at the same time. That will reject, aspiration will reject work. So if you mix up this desire with spiritual aspiration, there is nothing but a failure, big failure. It can't be as long as you cherish vital attachment to your family, child, and anything. Naturally, we have got our attachment to our family, our children, anything or anybody else. That attachment is there. It is very much prominent. If you are to do this yoga means particularly you want integral yoga. This yoga you must have only to desire. You must have only one desire and aspiration to receive the spiritual truth and manifest it in all your thoughts, feelings, actions, and nature. That is what the requirement. That is what the requirement. If you have the one desire and ambition, aspiration, even desire, Sri Aurobindo has quoted. Even the desire and aspiration, what to do to receive the spiritual truth, receive the spiritual truth. And after receiving what, not only receiving, after receiving it, you have to manifest in all your thoughts, feelings, actions and aspirations. You must do. For that is the requirement. You must not hunger after any relations. Relation. Normally we are mad after that. We live for the relations, relatives, mine, means. With that, actually, we are confined. That is not expected. That's what Sri Aurobindo has categorically said. Family, children, or anything or anybody else. Family, children, for that, actually, we are living, we are leading the life. That is, they are our goal. They are our, extreme points of requirement. That's what we know. Family, child, or anything or anybody else. That's for after them we run. throughout the life. But Sri Aurobindo quotes, if you really want to do this yoga, one thing, one desire and aspiration will be there to receive the spiritual truth, and this spiritual truth must be used to manifest it in the thoughts and feelings, actions and the nature. That is what the requirement. And if it is done, you must not try to hunger. You must have no hunger for the relation with anybody. Be careful. It is required. It is demanded. Thank you.